I hope there's Bigfoot. Top sports quotes of 2017. From Kyrie Irving's scientifically questionable musings on the nature of the Earth to Ben McAdoo's inspiring halftime speech, there was certainly no shortage of notable quotes in the world of sports in 2017. Here are the funniest, quirkiest and most compelling quotes from the past year, as compiled by USA Today Sports. 1. LaVar Ball, when asked on CNN whether he should thank President Donald Trump for helping free his son, LiAngelo, and 2 other UCLA basketball players after they were detained in China, did he help the boys get out? I don't know. If I was going to thank someone, I would probably thank Chinese President Xi Jinping. 2. New York Knicks forward Michael Beasley, asked after a 32-point game when he started feeling the hot hand, January 9, 1989. 3. NASCAR driver Kyle Busch, on his long-running feud with Brad Keselowski, sometimes, you just don't like a guy. 4. Sports broadcaster Bob Costas, on concussions and the future of football, the day-to-day issues, as serious as they may be, they may come and go. But you cannot change the nature of the game. The reality is that this game destroys people's brains. 5. NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt Jr., after his final race as a full-time driver, I told him a couple weeks ago, the only thing I care about really is finishing all the laps and pulling down pit road and getting out of the car and having a beer with my team. So we got a couple beer coolers out and we drank about 2-3 beers apiece. We finished this together. It's meant a lot to me. Those relationships I'll have beyond driving race cars. 6. Memphis Grizzlies coach David Fizdale, on the officiating against the Spurs, I'm not gonna let them treat us that way. I know, Greg Popovich's got pedigree and I'm a young rookie, but they're not gonna rook us. That's unacceptable. That was unprofessional. My guys dug in that game and earned the right to be in that game. And they did not even give us a chance. Take that for data. 7. ESPN host Jemele Hill, in a tweet that led to her suspension, Donald Trump is a white supremacist who has largely surrounded himself w/other white supremacists. More, sports predictions for 2018, Pop ponders presidency, Lonzo Ball goes rogue. More, 10 storylines that defined the year in sports, from the Ball family to NFL unrest. 8. Boston Celtics BG Kyrie Irving, on the Earth, this is not even a conspiracy. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. 9. Former NBA PG Allen Iverson, on why he didn't lift weights when he played, that expletive was too heavy. 10. Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron James, tweeting about President Trump withdrawing a White House invitation after Stephen Curry said he wouldn't go. You bum. At Stephen Curry 30 already said he ain't going. So therefore ain't no invite. Going to White House was a great honor until you showed up. 11. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, to Roger Goodell after the NFL suspended Ezekiel Elliott, according to an ESPN report, I'm gonna come after you with everything I have. If you think Bob Kraft came after you hard, Bob Kraft is a expletive, compared to what I'm going to do. 12. Reverend Al Sharpton, reacting to Jones' threat to bench players who protest during the national anthem. Jerry Jones' decision in many ways smacks of a plantation mentality. 13. New York Jets WR Jeremy Curley, on how a banned substance got into his body, I don't know. There's a lot of ghosts around here. Ghost put it in there. You know, the ghost of Christmas past? I don't know. 14. Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr, when asked about incorporating Kevin Durant into an already loaded team en route to the NBA title, well, we had very little talent actually. It was all coaching. 15. Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw, on the Dodgers World Series loss. Maybe one of these days I won't fail, we won't fail and we'll win one of these things. I think once the dust settles and we go home, we can realize that we had a pretty amazing season and we finished in second place, which nobody cares about or remembers. 16. Two-time Olympian Jocelyn Lamoureux-Davidson, reacting to USA Hockey's threat to use replacement players at the International Ice Hockey Federation World Championship. I don't think any of us even flinched. We saw this as a formality. 17. Washington State football coach Mike Leach, on wedding planning advice: what you need to do is you need to work late hours. Work late, be very nice and supportive. But they're gonna play keep away from you, and there's no answer you can give that is going to be satisfactory or correct. 18. Leach, on the Cougars' win over USC. It's a good win. There's a lot of people. It's like Woodstock, except everybody's got their clothes on. 19. Leach, on whether he believes in Bigfoot. I hope there's Bigfoot. I don't think there is. The reason I don't think there is because we've found bones of dinosaurs and everything else, but we haven't found bones, that I have heard of Bigfoot. It'd be fun if there's Bigfoot. I hope there's Bigfoot. But my guess is there is not. 20. Olympic gymnast Michaela Maroney, tweeting that she was sexually abused by former USA Gymnastics Dr. Larry Nassar. People should know that this is not just happening in Hollywood. This is happening everywhere. Wherever there is a position of power, there seems to be potential for abuse. I had a dream to go to the Olympics, and the things that I had to endure to get there were unnecessary and disgusting. 21. Former New York Giants coach Ben McAdoo, on his halftime message against the Rams. 22. Carolina Panthers QB Cam Newton, making an ill-advised movie reference while speaking about the team trading top wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin. Yeah, we just lost a great player. But nevertheless, the Titanic still has to go. 23. Newton, to a female reporter during a news conference that cost him his endorsement deal with Danone: it's funny to hear a female talk about truths. 24. San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich, speaking to the nation about Donald Trump's comment that his predecessors didn't call the families of service members killed in action. This man in the Oval Office is a soulless coward who thinks that he can only become large by belittling others. This has of course been a common practice of his, but to do it in this manner, and to lie about how previous presidents responded to the deaths of soldiers, is as low as it gets. We have a pathological liar in the White House, unfit intellectually, emotionally, and psychologically to hold this office, and the whole world knows it, especially those around him every day. 25. Jacksonville Jaguars CB Jalen Ramsey, on his trash talk to AJ Green: I told him on almost every play that he was weak, that he was soft. That is straight facts, and he can't handle the truth. I told him that his time was almost up. I told him he was easy, and it was. He had only one catch for 6 yards. I was just out there speaking facts to him. 26. Alabama football coach Nick Saban, on positive media attention: all that stuff that you write about how good we are and all that stuff they hear on ESPN is like poison. It's like taking poison. Like rat poison. So, I'm asking them, are you going to listen to me, or are you going to listen to these guys about how good you are? 27. O.J. Simpson, exiting a parole hearing after officials agreed to release the former NFL star and Heisman Trophy winner from prison. Oh. God. Oh. 28. Houston Astros of George Springer, on his 27 homers before the All-Star break: the fence is just a suggested guideline. 29. New York Yankees of Giancarlo Stanton, on his message to Marlins fans: I would advise them not to give up. Just keep hope. Maybe watch from afar, if you're going to watch. 30. Nashville Predators DPK Subban, on Sidney Crosby's trash talk: he told me my breath smelled, but I don't know. I used some Listerine before the game, so I don't know what he's talking about. 31. Olympic skier Lindsey Vonn, speaking to CNN about the 2018 Winter Games: I hope to represent the people of the United States, not the president. I want to represent our country well. I don't think that there are a lot of people currently in our government that do that. 32. Golfer Tiger Woods, Asked by an officer where he was headed during his arrest for driving under the influence in Florida, "I have no idea." 33. Golf legend Jack Nicklaus, on Wood's DUI arrest, "I'm a fan of Tigers. I'm a friend of Tigers. And I feel bad for him. I think that he's struggling. And I wish him well. I hope he gets out of it and I hope he plays golf again. He needs a lot of support from a lot of people. And I'll be one of them." Photos, the best sports moments of 2017.